Yes students, just now we discussed about Mendeleev's system of classification. At the time of Mendeleev, how many elements were known? 63 elements. And in his system of classification, what was his basis of classification? Atomic mass and similarity in formula of hydrides and oxides of the elements. Okay, so based on that he gave a law. That was Mendeleev's periodic law. What is that? The physical and chemical properties of the elements are periodic function of their atomic mass. So based on all this, he developed a table that is called Mendeleev's periodic table. And Mendeleev's periodic table, it consists of 8 vertical columns. Vertical means top to bottom. Mendeleev's periodic table consists of 8 vertical columns, and vertical columns in the periodic table are called groups. Okay, so in Mendeleev's periodic table, how many groups are there? It is important. 8 groups. And vertical columns are called groups. This is also asked, what are groups? Vertical columns in periodic table is called group. So this is group 1. Group 2, Group 3, Group 4, Group 5, Group 6, Group 7, Group 8, and this is 0 group. This was noble gases. In the 0 group, noble gases are placed. But at the time of Mendeleev, when he was developing his table, Mendeleev's periodic table, noble gases were not discovered. Later on in the year 1900, noble gases were discovered. So it was placed at the last without disturbing the table. So this is one of the advantage of Mendeleev's periodic table. So then a group was added, 0 group. So if the question comes, how many groups are there in Mendeleev's periodic table? You will not write 9. How many groups were there? 8. 8 vertical columns. The 0 group in which noble gases are placed, this was added later on when noble gases were discovered in the year 1900. And when Mendeleev framed this table, how many vertical columns were there? 8. Group 1 to group 8. And each group is subdivided into subgroups. 1A, 1B. 2A, 2B, 3A, 3B. So group 1 to group 7 is again subdivided into subgroups A and B. But group 8, it is not subdivided. Group 1 to group 7, it is subdivided into subgroups A and B. And group 8, no subdivisions. Clear? Next, horizontal rows in periodic table. In Mendeleev's periodic table, horizontal rows means left to right. How many horizontal rows are there in Mendeleev's periodic table? 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And horizontal rows in periodic table are called periods. What is it called? Periods. I have shown downward arrow for these periods, but periods are horizontal rows. Periods are horizontal rows in periodic table, and groups are vertical columns in periodic table. This question comes, what are groups and what are periods? So what are groups? Vertical columns top to bottom in periodic table, they are called groups. And what are periods? Horizontal rows in periodic table, that is called periods. And in Mendeleev's periodic table, how many groups? 8 groups. And how many periods? 7 periods. Clear? Next, this group 8, it has no subdivisions A and B. Total it has 9 elements. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. And these 9 elements in group 8, they are called transition elements. And they are arranged in 3 sets. Starting from which period? 4th period. Fourth period 3 elements, fifth period 3 elements, sixth period 3 elements. So this way in group 8 total how many elements are there? 9 elements, and they are placed in which period? 4th, 5th and 6th period, and these are also called transition elements. Clear? Next, group 1 to group 7 is subdivided into A and B. 1A, 1B. So these are the elements of 1A, these are the elements of 1B. Then 2A, then 2B. In the same way 3A, 3B. I have not written all the elements. This is not blank. Elements are placed everywhere. Just I have written some of the elements to discuss the advantage and disadvantage. The complete elements I have not filled in this table now. So there are elements in group 1, subgroups also. Okay. So all the elements which is on the left hand side of each group. This is group 1, left hand side is A subgroup, right hand side is B subgroup. Again for group 2, left hand side is A subgroup, right hand side is B subgroup. So all the elements which are placed on the left hand side of each group, they are called normal or representative elements. They are called, means subgroup A elements are called normal or representative elements. Means 1A, 2A, 3A, 4A, 5A, 6A, 7A elements are called normal or representative elements. And all the elements on the right hand side of each group, means 1B, 2B, 3B, 4B, 5B, 6B, 7B, these are called transition elements. And group 8 elements are also called transition elements. And at the time of Mendeleev, noble gases were not discovered. It was discovered around 1900. So it was placed at the last without disturbing the table, and it was given the name, the group, 0 group. Okay. So in Mendeleev's periodic table, how many groups? Groups means vertical column, 8. How many periods? Periods means horizontal rows, 7. This you should know. Clear? Next. And at the time of classification, what Mendeleev did, he took 63 cards, wrote the properties of each element, and also the formula of hydrates and oxides. Then he sorted out the elements which had similar properties and pinned up one after the other in vertical columns on the wall. So the elements automatically got arranged in increasing order of atomic mass. So these were the elements: lithium, sodium, potassium, rubidium, cesium. Properties were similar. So he placed in one group, one vertical column. Then beryllium, magnesium, calcium, strontium, barium. Properties were similar. So he pinned up one after the other this way. This way the complete 63 elements when he did, what he found, the elements automatically got arranged in increasing order of atomic mass. He didn't arrange before the elements in increasing order of atomic mass. He just saw the similarity in properties of the elements and also the similarity in formula of hydrates and oxides. So once it was arranged this way, the elements automatically got arranged in increasing order of atomic mass. Like hydrogen atomic mass 1.008. After that helium was not there. Later it was discovered. So it was 4.003. Then lithium 6.9. Then beryllium 9 point something atomic mass. Then boron 10, carbon 12, nitrogen 14, oxygen 15, fluorine 18. So automatically the elements got arranged in increasing order of atomic mass. So Mendeleev gave a law. The physical and chemical properties of the elements are periodic function of their atomic mass. Means when elements are arranged in increasing order of atomic mass, then after regular interval, elements with similar properties reoccurred. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9th element. Again 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9th element. Properties similar. This way. Okay. So it means when elements are arranged in increasing order of atomic mass, then after regular interval, elements with similar properties reoccurred. So all these elements which come under particular column, particular vertical column, their properties are similar. Clear? Now students, next I will discuss with you the advantage and disadvantage of Mendeleev's periodic table. Okay.